Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the series where I talk about all the games that I played in the previous month. The month for this video is September of 2024, so as always, let's just get right into a very retro-inspired month. Just a quick mention, because I mentioned last like 2 times, I got a Platinum Trophy in Dead by Daylight, so that'll be the last time hopefully I'll talk about this, unless I go into like DLCs, probably not. This is probably the last time I'll have to talk about this here, unless I go back to it in another 8 years if I'm still doing this. And it seems like this specific week, there's a very I feel like I'm going against more teams. People who are really trying to win. It was not like that for like before. Not this many games in a row. But yeah, moving on. Fuck it. I've been playing Snooker Blitz after. I think it was at the start of this year. I got Pool Blitz. I was something with this, and I had a great time with that. It's the same. It's online pool, or it's online pool, but it's snooker this time. I suck at snooker. I felt like I remember being fine at pool. I think the only big difference between hitting the balls, I think the pool table is a bit smaller. I'm not sure if that counts in the game. I'm awful at this. In the pool one, I was up to like rank, I think it's like 10 ranks at least. I was able to get through them fine. I'm stuck at rank 2 because I keep losing the little bit of money I have. I'm bad at snooker. I suck at this. There was a crazy trophy in this game here, and not only was it 147 break, which me and my brother tried for hours in an old snooker game could never get. Just trying to get a 147 break in 5 minutes and 20 seconds. If you don't know what that means, red ball, black ball, red ball, black ball, until all the red balls are gone, then get them all the rest of the balls in order. No mistakes. Sure, yeah, no problem. I'll get it in no time. I'll quickly briefly mention that I finished Lego Marvel Superheroes, got the Platinum Trophy. It was a long slog, but mostly fun. I did a whole video because I'm doing stuff now about when I get Platinums, so if you want more information on that, check that out. Mostly though, it was fun to pick away at while I did other things in the background, because it never required too much attention. In a massively exciting little note for me, beforehand, Mr. Mosquito came to PS5. This is a game I've been tempted to play for years, and it finally came out free on PlayStation Plus. Did it hold up to all my expectations? Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much as stupid as I expected. The gameplay is average as fuck, but you know what? I'm just happy. We need more obscure games like this coming back. We don't need remasters of the big games that sold millions. We need the little obscure things that nobody can get without spending an arm and without paying shit. Bring Rule of Rose, Hunting Us. Make my copies of games worthless. Fuck, that's what they need to do. Like with Vib Ribbon and stuff, they need to bring the more obscure, rare, expensive games to the fucking PlayStation Plus from the old days. Stop remaking things like stop remastering Horizon, The fucking Last of Us, and all that shit. Days Gone, and bring fucking random PS2 games that nobody played. Please, make stuff nobody got a chance to try. I'm not sure if I mentioned this last week or month, so I'll just quickly mention. I've been playing quite a bit of Police Simulator. It's very addicting. It's weirdly just you get into a fucking loop of just again and again and again doing little things, picking away at it. It's probably going to be my next platinum. What can I say? You're a police officer. I give people tickets and I solve some little crimes and manage traffic accidents. I'm at the top. You get more stuff unlocked as you go on, like radar gun, traffic cones, more accidents, more locations. I'm having a ball with it. I can't wait to see what I can get next. Of course, it takes longer and longer, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's just really chill and fun to play by when you don't want anything too extreme, I guess. Speaking of things I can play without too much down too extreme, that I can just kind of chill with. I've been wanting to play Vampire Survivor since it first was shown, but it was only on Xbox, which I don't have. Probably Steam as well, but I don't really play PC gaming. It finally came to PS5, and when I played, I thought it can't live up to expectations. I'm probably just going to play this for a little while. Even after a few goes, I was like, yeah, this is fun, but after 2 or 3 hours, I thought, yeah, the novelty is wearing off. I'm probably not going to play this so much for too long. Anyway, long story short, I currently have 50 hours in this game. I'm still playing it nearly every night. I get so sucked into it. I'm trying to just pick away at little achievements, and I do have fun with it. It's an addicting as hell game. For anyone who doesn't know, it's based on those kind of idle, not idle, but it's an automatic kind of game. Your attacks happen automatically. You are in charge of moving around and moving to collect resources and new weapons and stuff like that. But other than that, everything happens automatically. You can make them go faster with upgrades. You can make them go bigger, stronger. You move around. That's your basic goal there. Move, collect things, and pick the right option for yourself. Yep, 50 hours in. No sign of slowing down anytime soon. I don't think I've ever had a game that has had so much anticipation, so much praise, and then I play it, I'm like, yep, 100% agree. This game is addicting as all hell. I don't really have much to say on the YouTube side because I'm still playing Pokemon Crystal. I'm very close to it. I've been done with that. I'm 90% sure by the next time I do one of these, I'll be done with Crystal. Which is weird to think of. It's been part of my life now for 46 episodes, 3 a week. It's 15 weeks. We're coming up close on half a year. Where this has been a part of my life 3 times a week. And I have my issues, mostly with difficulty stuff. It's too easy. I'm talking about, like, in Pokemon Yellow, by the time you get to Koga, the 6th gym, he has out 40 Pokemon. By the time you get to Pokemon League and Crystal, pretty much the same. Then you go back to Kanto, and it's like, oh, what do we fight here? Oh, pretty much the same, sometimes weaker. It's kind of annoying. I've had many rants about it, very upsetting. Beating the Pokemon League and then in a place you can only go after justified level 26 wild encounters, it's very disappointing. It's a great being able to explore Kanto again, but it's kind of shit too. And this is what you're fighting, makes it feel pointless. But yeah, almost done. All that's left is like 2 gym badges and then the legendaries. It's kind of crazy to think. And of course, on the Saturdays, I have been playing Rambo on the NES. A game, and most people probably know from Angry Video Game Nerd, who did a review on that probably like 15 years ago at this point. One of the first, I think. Very well known for the cover having Rambo there shooting, and then you get into the game and you just have a knife. But as you go on, you get more upgrades. You get knives, throwing knives, arrows, exploding arrows, grenades. And I feel like it's an unpopular opinion because most people, even like, usually if you like a game that's kind of more hated, you go online and look it up. There's plenty of people agreeing with you, not with this one. But I genuinely think this has been one of my favourite NES games ever. One of my favourite retro games ever. I'm having a blast with this. A few days ago when I was playing it, I think it was like 50 minutes. And the episode before that too, I got like a hallway done. And it took me an hour for one of them, like more than an hour for one, I think, and 50 minutes for the next. I never stopped having fun. Like every second of the way, I was having a blast. I really don't get to hate for this game, except for maybe people who played for 5 minutes and didn't have it gone and were upset. This is unbelievable. Like, I don't think I've had more raw fun playing a game in a while. More people should try this out. Push past the initial beginning, because I agree. The first episode I did was like, which was exactly 29 minutes. I didn't have a great time. Second one, it was alright. Third one, a lot of fun. Fourth one, even better. So far, it's having a constant upward trajectory. If it keeps going like that, it could become a hugely loved game for me permanently. If they can stick the landing, I'm really looking forward to how I feel about the game when I'm completely done. Try it for yourself. Just try it for yourself. Streaming wise, it's been a bit lacking because my capture card decided to stop working. I'm waiting for a new one after not buying, but trying to buy 3 separate ones. 4 days later, after trying to buy my first one, sorry, your order's not in stock. You'll get a refund soon. Second one, same thing. Third one, same fucking thing. Fourth time was the charm. It's insane. But I finished TAC, which is actually throwing me off that was only like 3 weeks ago. That feels like a lifetime ago. TAC specifically. I played Rocket Power before that. That was like a week before. It feels like just a few days ago. TAC feels like a lifetime ago. But that was only for one day. That was only the final stream, so let's not get into it much. I talked about it last time. The only thing I had to play before my capture card broke, I went back to the very original Assassin's Creed for a while. It's mostly fine. It's definitely a lot more formulaic in terms of gameplay than even later ones. Basically, mission structure, you get a mission to assassinate somebody. You go to the city to do it. Complete a certain amount of... talk to the guy to give you a mission. Complete a few side quests, like pickpocketing, interrogation... And what's the other? I think eavesdropping and some random work quest where you have to collect 20 flags or something. That's basically the structure of the first part. Then you'll get your mission, assassinate somebody, and then go back home. That's basically the whole thing. The worst thing about this game, I think, every time you finish a mission, you have to go back to your home base, which is up in a tower. Every fucking time. Every time. You have to leave town by running. I timed it. It takes like a minute and 45 seconds every single time because you can't warp out. There's nothing in town that's relevant. And you just, every fucking time, you have to do the same thing. That is insane. It's one of the old things I remember playing the game when I first played like 10, 15 years ago. And now I can see why. Other than that, it's fine. It has a weird washed out, faded graphical style to it that I can't. It's hard to explain. The game makes me feel genuinely tired, but I think I'm in the last stream or two. If hopefully my new capture card works, I can finish it and then move on to some Halloween stuff because that's going to be very soon. The month. Do I have one more thing to say about that? Oh yeah, the Xbox version had achievements, but for trophies, it was before they were a thing. I never thought I'd say these words, but thank God it does not have trophies. I checked the Xbox one. You have to get every flag. There are 400 of those fucking things. The idea of going on collecting Assassin's Creed 2 had 100 flags. That was bad enough. There's like 400. There's 100 in one area. Guess what the in-game reward is for doing all that? Take a wild guess. Nothing. So, like I said, I've never been so happy to not have a game of trophies. Have a game not have trophies, because I know my dumbass would have done it back then. At least if they remade it now, they probably wouldn't do something that long and extreme. That feels like an olden time trophy. But my God. I couldn't believe it had achievements in it. I was right. I was like, if this game had trophies back then, it would have had collect all the flags, and I was right. And lastly, I went back to the Game Boy Advance game Sonic Battle. When I looked up this game at first, I think I was just checking the release date, so I just googled the name. All I saw in the first few entries were negativity, and I thought, hey, this game was fun. I remember it being a fun, charming little thing. I get it now. It's like a top-down isometric style battle game. You have your punches, your kicks, your two special moves, blocking. And your robot Merle learns moves based on who he fights. He'll get special moves like Knuckles jump, Sonic's punch, and then they like special moves depending. They have a bunch of things you can customize. That is the most fun part of the game. And I will admit the combat is actually really satisfying and fun. Where this game turns to shit is the repetitivity. It's not even a word. It's so like it's not even just repetitive because you're going to fight somebody and then talk for a while. What else could you do? It's going to be the structure. I get that, but the amount of fucking times where you'll just be like, oh, go away, Merle, you must stop this guy, and then you fight him. You have to kill him 5 times, because that's kind of how it works. You have 10 lives, 5 lives, or whatever. And you'll beat him 5 times, as in kill him 5 times in the game. Then your character, who Merle is hanging out with at the time, will basically come and say, oh no, he's coming again. Beat him up again, Merle. It's the name of the robot, by the way. And then you'll fight the exact same enemy again, but this time he has 10 lives. What a fucking novelty. The variation here is killing me. And that's like in chapter 3, episode Sonic, episode Tails, episode Rouge. In the third one, you fought Amy Rose 5 fucking separate times. Like, oh, you've beaten me, but I'm going to fight you again. And it's just, that's how it does. Sometimes 2 or 3 times, and sometimes multiple, you'll have a break for one battle and then right into another one with the same person. It's awful. It's just relentless. If they didn't do shit like that, it would be a lot more fun, but I kind of get it. It's fine though. Mostly the reason I want to play it anyway, they have a Sonic version of Minecraft, not Minecraft, Minesweeper called Knuckles Minesweeper. I didn't know how to play Minesweeper when I had this as a kid. I can't wait to go back now that I know how to play it. That's genuinely what I'm looking forward to the most. Episode Knuckles is next. I'm hoping to do that tonight. And I'm hoping to do some Minesweeper. An hour of Knuckles, 4 hours of Minesweeper. But yeah, that's everything I've been playing for this month. As you can probably tell, actually not. In terms of new stuff, it's more than usual. Vampire Survivors, Dead by Daylight, Police Simulator. That's modern compared to what I've been doing the last like 6 months. Hopefully next month on this Metaphor Refantasia I'll be on here because I'm looking forward to that. As I mentioned the last one, the anticipated videos list, but I need to play something new. I need to play something modern. I need to play something day one. I can't remember the last time I did that. But as always, let me know what you've been playing the last month. Let me know what new stuff you've been playing, what you've gone back to, and I'll see you for the next one. See you then.